In this lesson, we're going to talk about adding and subtracting radical expression. So we have the first given 4 square root of 5 plus 6 square root of 5. So what do you see here? So do they have the same radicand and the same indices? Yes, this. So kapag ganyan ang case natin, we can easily add the numbers outside the root. So 4 plus 6 is 10 square root of 5. Okay? That will be the final solution. So in this case, what about 4 square root of 3 plus 6 square root of 5? This expression is not equal to 10, 10 square root of 3, or 10 square root of 5. So hindi ganun yun, no? Hindi sila magkaparehas ng radicand, yung number sa loob ng root. So, hindi pwedeng ganyan, no? Parang ganito lang yung example niyan eh. 4x plus 6x, they have the same variable na x. Then, we can add the numbers, 10x. Yung example number 2 naman, parang ganito lang yan. 4x plus 6y. So, hindi parehas yung variable nila. Hindi yan equal dito, no? 10xy. Hindi po ganun yan. Okay. So, yun ang primary rule na kailangan natin malaman para dito sa topic na to. Okay, for the next example, we have okay, we have 7 square root of 2 minus 3 square root of 2 plus 5 square root of 2. In this case, do they have the same radicand and same indices? Yes, it is. So, add natin, subtract muna natin yung 7 and 3. Okay? So, 7 minus 3. So, we have 4 square root of 2. Then, we copy the third term. We have plus 5 square root of 2. Okay, subtract muna natin. Then, as we go on, we have 4 plus 5. That is 9 square root of 2. And that will be the final solution. Sometimes we need to add or simplify. No? Before we add, we need to simplify first the radicals or radical expression. So in this given, we have 3 square root of 8 minus 5 square root of 18. So hindi parehas, no? Hindi parehas yung mga numbers dun sa loob ng roots. Simplify muna natin. So 3 at I think square root of 8, 4 goes to 8. That is a perfect square number. 8 divided by 4 is 2. Minus 5, 18, square root of 18. 9 goes to 8, 18, square root of 18. 9 times 2 is 18. 4 times 2 is 8. Makes sense. So 3 times square root of 4, we simplify. That is 2 square root of 2 minus 5. Square root of 9, we have 3 square root of 2. Then we multiply 3 times 2, 6 square root of 2 minus 5 times 3, we have 15 square root of 2. Same na po ang radical natin or radicand natin. So square root of 2, we have square root of 2 sa kabila. We can add the two numbers outside the root. 6 minus, subtract pala, minus 15. That is negative 9 square root of 2. Okay? For the next example, try this one. So feel free to pause this video if you know the answer. 4 square root of, I think 4 goes to 12. So 12 divided by 4, that is 3, square root of 3. So 3 times square root of 27. So in this case, hanap tayo na ng perfect square number. 9 goes to 27, square root of 3. So 9 times 3 is 27. Minus 2, square root of 48. In this case, 16 goes to 48. 48 divided by 16, we have 3. 16 is a perfect square number. Now we simplify 4 square root of 4, that is 2 square root of 3 plus 3. Simplify natin square root of 9, we have 3 square root of 3 minus 2 square root of 16, that is 4 square root of 3. Now we multiply yung mga numbers sa labas. 4 and 2, we have 8 square root of 3. 3 times 3, 9 square root of 3 minus 2 times 4, we have 8 square root of 3. Then, add natin, no? Since same na po yung, mga numbers sa loob ng bahay. Add na natin yung mga numbers sa labas. Okay, we can cancel, no? 8 square root of 3. And matitira dyan is 9 square root of 3. What about this given? So, 8 cube root of 16 plus 5 cube root of 54 minus 3 cube root of 128. Okay, so same lang din naman yan, no? So, magkaiba lang sila ng mga radical. So, kailangan natin siyang i-simplify. So, equals yan sa 8. So, cube root of, I think 8 goes to 16. So, 16 divided by 8 is cube root of 2. 8 is a perfect cube number plus 5 times cube root of 54. I think 27 goes to 54. So 54 divided by 27 is cube root of 2 minus 3 cube root of 128. So, 64 goes to 128. 64 is a perfect cube number. 128 divided by 64 is, that is 2. Okay? Now, simplify 8 cube root of 8. Cube root of 8 is 2 cube root of 2 plus 5. Cube root of 27, that is 3 cube root of 2 minus 3 cube root of 64, we have 4 cube root of 2. Now, we simplify further. So, 8 times 2 is 16 cube root of 2 plus, so we have positive 15 plus 15 cube root of 2 minus 3 times 4, we have 12 cube root of 2. I think we have the same radical and same indices, okay? Cube root of 2, then now we add the number outside the radical, outside the root. So 16 plus 15, okay, 16 plus 15, I think that is 31. 31 cube root of 2, then ang natira ay 12, negative 12 cube root of 2. So 31 minus 12, 31 minus 12 is, that is 19 cube root of 2. Okay, and that will be the final solution, okay, for this given example. Now, if you see this problem, what will you do? So, what if we have square root of 3 times 7 plus square root of 3? Okay, ganito lang yan, no? Distributive property. Square root of 3 times 7, that is 7 square root of 3. Now, for the second term, square root of 3 times square root of 3. In this case, multiply natin yung number natin sa loob ng root. Okay, so 3 times 3 is 9. Okay, then we simplify. 7 square root of 3, so wala nang dapat i-simplify dyan. Yung square root of 9, yan yung kailangan natin simplify. And that is 3. Okay, that will be the final answer. Now, I want you to try this one. Okay, so we have the given 4 square root of 5 times square root of 7 minus square root of 3. Okay? Same sa ginawa natin nung una. No? For this first term, distribute natin 4 square root of 5 times square root of 7. That is 4 square root of 5 times 7. That is 35. Minus, yung second term naman natin, 4 square root of 5 times square root of 3. That will be 4 square root of 15. So 5 times 3 is 15. Okay, I think that is the final solution kasi wala na kailangan i-simplify pa dyan. Sometimes you might get the problem that you need to multiply. Okay, in this case, I'll give you this problem. So we have 3 plus square root of 5 times 3 minus square root of 5. Okay, ang gagawin lang natin dyan, ipo-foil natin yung given expression. So 3 times 3 for the first term. Yan ang first term natin. That is 9. For the outer term, 3 times negative square root of 5, we have negative 3 square root of 5. For the inner term, the square root of 5 times 3, that will be positive 3 square root of 5. And for the last, we have square root of 25. Okay. Now, as we go on, we can cancel the middle number. Okay. Kasi same lang naman yan. It will add up to 0. 9 minus square root of 25, that is 5. And then we simplify. 9 minus 5, that is 4. Okay. Now, for the next given, so what about 2 plus square root of 3 quantity squared? If you see this problem, you have to expand the term. So, expand natin yung term na yan. We have 2 plus square root of 3. So, how many times? Twice. Kasi naka-raise sa 2 eh. 2 plus square root of 3. Now, gamitin natin yung foil. 2 times 2 is 4. For the outer, 2 times square root of 3. We have 2 square root of 3. Inner term. 2 square root of 3. So, same lang yan. And then for the last, square root of 3 times square root of 3 is, that will be square root of 9. 3 times 3 is 9. So, pwede rin 3 na lang, no? Okay, for the next process, so add na natin, no? Add na natin yung 4 and 3. Okay, in this case, we have 4 plus 3, that is 7. And then yung sunod, we have 2 plus 2, we have 4 square root of 3. Same lang naman yung square root of 3. Okay? Now, feel free to pause this video if you know this, if you know the solution of this particular expression. So 5 plus square root of 2 raised to 2. Okay? So ganun pa rin, expand natin yung term, 5 plus square root of 2 times 5 plus square root of 2. Then we apply the FOIL, 25 for the first term. Outer term, we have 5 times square root of 2, 5 square root of 2. Inside, we have 5 square root of 2. And for the last, square root of 2 times square root of 2, that is 2 only. Okay. At the leading coefficient, the 25 and 2, we have 27. And 5, 5, so 10 yan, square root of 2. So that will be the final solution. This problem, what about pag naka-raise sa 3? So, tatlong beses natin siya expand. So, we have 4 square root of 3 plus 2 times the same expression. Sulat na natin ng tatlong beses. Okay? So, sunod, Ang una nating papakailaman dyan yung first two terms. So, we have 4 square root of 3 times 4 square root of 3. We have 16 square root of 3 times 3, that is 9. We can write na lang siguro na 3. Yan. Square root of 9 is 3. Next, outer terms, 4 square root of 3 plus 2. 2 times 4 is 8 square root of 3. 2 times 4, same lang yan. 8 square root of 3. Then for the last term, we have 2 times 2. Meron tayong 4 dyan. Okay, kopyahin natin yung huli, no? 4 square root of 3 plus 2. Then simplify muna natin itong nasa unahan. 16 times 3, meron tayo dyang 50. No, that is 48. Pero pag pinag-plus yan sa 4, yan, di ba? 48 is 16 times 3. Okay, 48. 48 plus 4, ayan, yung leading coefficient natin is 52. Plus 8 square root of 3 plus 8 square root of 3, we have 16 square root of 3. And then, kopyahin na natin yung 4 square root of 3 plus 2 dito sa katabi niyan. Okay? Then, we apply once again the FOIL method for the first term. 52 times 4 square root of 3. We have 208 square root of 3. Outer term, 52 times 2. 52 times 2, that is 104. 16 square root of 3 times 4 square root of 3, we have 64. Okay, yan. Yes, 64. Square root of 3, we have 3. 3 na lang, no? Kasi square root of 9 yan eh. In last term, 16 square root of 3 times 2, we have 32. 32. 16 times 2 is 32 square root of 3. Ay, gumana ng ano. Ayan. 32 square root of 3. Then, we simplify, add them together. Yung leading coefficient muna, ang unahin natin. So, 104 plus 64 times 3. 64 times 3 nyo muna. And then, add nyo sa 104. We have 296. And yung may radical naman, 208 plus 32, that will be 240 square root of 3. And that will be the final answer. So, ganun lang siya ka-easy. Okay? So, that will be all. Thank you.